Okay class, so in this lecture we are going to discuss about the convergence units, conversion of units. When we are talking about the length, so in length we have a kilometer, so from kilometer to meter we are multiply by 1000, and from meter to kilometer we are dividing by 1000. Same way, from meter to centimeter we are multiplying by 100, and from centimeter to meter it will be vice versa, divided by 1000. So I hope this is so much easy. Now if you are talking about the volume, so for milliliters, from milliliters to liters we are dividing by 1000, and from liters to milliliter we are multiply by 1000. ml means milliliter and L means liter. Now if we are talking about the mass, unit of mass, that is kilogram, kg. From kg to gram we are multiply by 1000, and from gram to kg we are dividing by 1000. Okay, so if you are talking about tons, I think I should erase this for now, which will be better, which is not necessary for here. Now this should also be erased. So we are writing the tons to kg. So it is, if you see that, tons to kg. So we have multiplied by 1000, and vice versa from kg to tons. So we are divided by 1000. Okay, I hope this is much clear to you. We are going to solve some problems, so it will be easy. That problem is that 0.83 meter, we have to convert this into centimeter. Okay, centimeter. Now what we will follow is that to that this is the bigger unit, greater unit, and we have to go from greater unit to a smaller unit. So if we move up, we see that from greater unit to the lower unit we are multiplying, and 1 meter is equals to, here 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. Okay, so keep in mind this thing. So it means that we are going to multiply 0.83 meters, which means 0.83 multiplied by 100. So the decimal will move two places, so the value will become 83 centimeters. The point will move two places, one place and two place, so the value will be 83 centimeters. Now again we have another problem, that is 6086 centimeter, and we have to go into the kilometers. Okay, kilometers, I'm writing the short form km. Okay, so this is a smaller unit and we have to go from a smaller unit to a bigger unit. So what we will do here, look at this, that is the kilometer, and we go from kilometer to centimeter. We discussed in the earlier that if we have a greater unit and we are going from, sorry, if we have a greater unit, so we are dividing. So for converting the centimeter into the kilometer, we first move this centimeter into the meter. Okay, for that, if we see for here centimeter to meter, we are dividing by 100. So this will be 6086 is divided by 100. Okay, so the value will be, if we note that here the point will move two places, one place, two place, so the value will be 6086. The decimal is here. Now we know that this is the kilometer. Now for this meter, we are converting meter into the kilometer. So from meter to kilometer, it means we are dividing by 1000. So this value 6086 divided by 1000, the point will move three places, so the value will be 0.06086 kilometer. I hope you got this. Now so now we are solving some other problems. Now the another problem is for mass. Example is 3.25 tons, TONE sorry, mistakes, math teachers making English mistakes. So funny yaar. Tons in kilogram kg. Okay, so now we should keep in mind that 1 tons is equal to 1000 kg. Okay, so it means that we are 3.25 tons to kg means 3.25 multiplied by 1000. Okay, bigger unit to smaller unit means multiplication. Now it will be 3250. This will be in the kg. I hope it is simple to you. Now for another example, that is 9653 gram into tons. So it means we are moving from a smaller unit to a bigger unit. It means here we are doing multiplication, no division. Yes, so you have to keep in mind that we cannot doing directly. We can, but we are not making it in our practice right now. So grams into tons, so it means first we are going from grams to kilogram, so it means divided by 1000. Now so the value will be 9653 divided by 10,000, sorry, only 1000, so the value will be 9.653 kg. Now this value is going to convert into the kg, will convert into the tons, so it means we are dividing by again 1000. Obviously if we do it directly from grams to tons, so we are dividing by this bigger value. Okay, so it will be automatically moving the points, but right now 9.653 divided by 1000, so the value will be 0.0 0.9653 into tons. Okay, so this is how you convert your masses into the required unit. The one last one, that is volume. Volume is about milliliters to liters and liters to milliliters. So for that we have the problem that is 1200 ml into liters plus, so you have to keep in mind that 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliters. So it means we are going from a smaller unit to a greater unit, so it means we are dividing 1200 dividing by 1000. So the value will be point move three places, one place, two place, three place, so it is 1.2 liters. I hope it is easy. Obviously it is easy, not that much problematic. Okay, so we are going the last for the last problem. Okay, so the last problem is 3.09 liters into milliliters. Okay, so it means we are going from a greater unit to a smaller unit, so we are multiplying here. 3.09 multiplied by 1000, so the value will be 3090 milliliters. This is the answer. I hope you got. If you have any problem, so we will discuss it later, and leave the comment. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.